Welcome to Atlanta, where the traffic makes you late. And you're stuck in a traffic jam like every day. Big streets crawling. You'll be stuck in a traffic jam too. 8 in the morning. Thank you for being patient as I cut you off. Really appreciate that. Oh, people here are so friendly.
Salted caramel cold brew today.
Or not. Dang it, I'm not gonna be able to try that. It's just not nothing. Who gives a crap about your brew? What the crap? Freaking Malay. I drink a brew in the morning. You drink a freaking cold crap they had sitting around in a freaking jar, bro. Like, you act like they made it specially for you. Like, I drank a cold brew in the morning. I don't know if I can make this turn without hitting the curb, bro.
Nope.
Probably not. Probably not. Alright, guys, we're going to Interstate 75 and drive right through Atlanta, heading southbound as we manage our way back into Florida after a cross-country road trip across the east coast of the United States. We were supposed to go up the west coast as well, but we're tired.
Well, that's coming soon.
We bought some land. Kate needs to get her real estate license. There's a lot going on in our lives right now. We need to get back to Florida. I love how considerate these people are in Atlanta. They really like it.
I have to take care of a few things too.
Yeah, Katie's trying to get her real estate license on, even though I have no faith in her ability to do it. There, I said it.
I'll do it. I'll prove you wrong.
Go ahead, prove me wrong. I'm 2 foot miles where the traffic is okay.
Press start.
How far are we from Fort Myers?
9 hours, 600 miles.
600 miles. You think we can do that today?
Turn right onto the ramp.
It's gonna be a long day, bro.
Yeah.
Is it me or is it cold today?
You have the
Continue for half a mile.
High.
Just put it like right there.
There's a 5-minute slowdown on I-75 south in 0.5 miles. You are on the fastest route. You will arrive at 8:49 p.m.
So 8:49 p.m.
So more like 10 o'clock.
Are we gonna be able to drive all day long?
I can drive all day long. I don't know about you. Just get through
Once you
this
get close
stretch.
once you get close to Florida, you get like.
You get like what?
1 car per green light. Oh, that is stupid. Who actually follows that? Are you kidding me?
You're following it.
Ugh, that's so stupid. I guess they know what they're doing.
They want to space it out. So you don't have like 50 people trying to get
In
on
a quarter
at
mile,
once.
merge onto I-75 south.
Well, you know they say that like 90% of traffic jams aren't even real.
Yeah.
Like if the cars were actually just to distribute themselves properly and drive normally,
Yeah.
traffic jams wouldn't even be a thing. Like traffic jams aren't even a result of traffic; they're a result of people just being stupid. Like if people, they say that if cars were just to like drive like not morons, like they just drove. Like
Continue on I-75 south for 13 miles.
It's just people just drove normal. They didn't drive like idiots. It wouldn't even be a thing. Welcome to Atlanta, where the traffic makes you late.
There's always one guy at the front causing a bunch of problems.
Can I sing in peace?
Sure.
I'm singing and you start talking. Welcome to Atlanta, where the traffic makes you late. And you'll be stuck on 75 like every day. Big streets crawling. And you can be stuck on interstate till 5 in the morning. People come to Atlanta and get stuck in traffic jam by the pile. They stay here till 3 in the morning to get a taste of this ATL style. Not voluntarily, like they were just in a traffic jam for a while. Oh, snap. Yeah. Welcome to Atlanta, where we make you late. And we make you slow down for our town if you're going across the way. This car behind us is like almost hideous. It's not my fault there's traffic, buddy. People stay for days to get a taste of this ATL traffic style. house in Marietta, which is kind of like a suburb. Kind of like a suburb of Atlanta on the north side. Welcome to Atlanta, where the traffic makes you late, and you can be on 75 for like 3 days. Big streets, they crawling. People stay in traffic jams till 5 in the morning. People come for days to get a taste of our traffic styles. Even though it's just driving through town, we put them in a pile. Okay, I've had a hard day today. It's either too cold or too hot. If I put the AC on, it's too cold, and if I take it off, it's too hot. That's the only thing I got in Atlanta right now. Other than AT Aliens, which I don't even know. I like the AT Aliens song, but I don't really know how to sing it. It's so wacky. Like, I know it's a cool song. I just don't know. AT Aliens. Well, this is Atlanta. Marietta, really. We'll be honest soon. It's Martha, Metro Atlanta Transportation Rail Authority. Is that what it stands for?
I don't know.
What's this guy doing? He's got his turn signal, and he's like, if he were to turn, he would like ram into me. MARTA stands for Metro Atlanta Rail and Transportation Authority. I think that's what it stands for, MARTA. Martha. 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 Atlanta Rail Transportation Authority. I think that's what it stands for. Welcome to Atlanta when there's traffic jams. People get stuck on the highway like every day. Oh, if you've ever wondered what it's like to drive through Atlanta on a cloudy day,
You found out.
you found out, man. Does it smells like something dead?
No.
It smells like something dead around here.
No.
It smells pretty bad. Foul. Ooh.
They put a seal on my cold brew today.
To let you know you're a stupid millennial.
Yeah.
If this seal makes you happy, you're a stupid millennial. Is that what it says on the bottom? If this seal makes you happy, you're a stupid millennial.
Salted caramel cold brew. Best thing ever.
Stupid millennial cold brew.
Yeah, you can taste the
Best thing
salt.
ever for a company that sells $7 coffees.
Yeah.
What time is it? About noon?
Yeah.
What day is it? Friday?
Yeah.
This guy's got a Jacksonville Jaguars flag.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you could fly that flag this far north.
I'm holding in my comment.
Jacksonville Jaguars?
I was like, I didn't know you could do that at all. Okay.
You don't like the Jacksonville Jaguars? They
No,
got
I've just never seen
they
it,
got-
so that's why I said that.
Yeah, they got really nice colors in their uniforms. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it. They got really cool uniforms.
Nothing against them. I've just
It's like-
never seen any
I've
car
never seen
ever
them. I've
doing
never
that.
seen them win a game. That's what the only thing Jacksonville can brag about. It's not even like how they can win games. They can just brag about how cool their uniforms look. That's about it. Like,
I've never even seen that, even in Jacksonville. So I'm perplexed by it.
Anyways,
That's why I said
that's
I didn't know you
hilarious.
could do that at all.
That's hilarious. never seen that. Not even in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Not even in Jacksonville. Marietta. A mí me gusta que baile Marietta, se alborota y me enseña Marietta.
My family stayed at a hotel in Marietta once.
Wow. Considering how cheap her family is, I'm surprised they didn't make it all the way to Bankhead just get cheaper. Like, yeah, we got shot all night, but we saved $54.
Dad didn't book it, that's why.
Yeah, we got shot twice, but we saved $54 in that hotel room. A posse's out in Boulder Crest.
Yeah, I usually got a nicer hotel experience if my mom booked it instead of my dad.
Look at the topper in the truck.
Yeah.
Doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
But that's on a gray. I don't know how on a black truck.
Yeah.
Black is a weird color to try styling, man. It really is. My posse's out in Boulder Crest.
Remember one time when my mom and I flew up to Detroit by ourselves without my dad? My mom had us stay at this hotel, and it was fancy. It was an airport hotel, and they had room service after midnight.
We're gonna just go on 75, right? We're not gonna take the bypass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right to town.
My dad got mad about a $13 hamburger.
Yeah. Well, check this out.
Yeah.
One time we usually stay like in Bedbug Inns.
Yeah.
And my mom would go to the exit and like find the cheapest one. And that's the one we're staying on. You know, we literally go to every hotel on an exit
Yeah.
and find out which one was the cheapest, and that's the one we're staying at.
Huh.
And one time we ended up in West Palm Beach, but we had a discount, so we stayed at the PGA in West Palm Beach, which is back then was like the fanciest, hotel in town.
Yeah.
And we weren't in the room and of course there was like 10 of us in the room.
Yeah.
We're Spanish, so there's like 10 people. I don't know how we were all gonna fit in this room, but there's like 10 of us.
Yeah.
There's like my sister, my mom, my dad, me. There's like 10 people that are gonna stay in this room. I think I slept on the floor or something that night, Yeah. So we're staying at the PGA. I love how like our parents' generation was like poor and like starving and saying, like penny pinching, and our generation's like buying new cars and like staying in resorts and stuff. The world changed a lot, man.
Yeah, I figured out something with fans. Like,
I'm not done with my story.
Okay. Sorry.
No, go ahead. If you have something that important to say, go ahead and say it. Thank you, madam.
No, like.
I'm not done with my story.
Okay.
Madam. So, if you could please not be rude, I'd appreciate it.
You could have said your story by now.
No, because you won't stop talking. Now I'm going to take my time to tell my story. It's pretty much gridlocked for like the next 10 miles. So, we were at the PGA. There's like 10 of us. And we weren't in this room 20 minutes. And they have a balcony outside. And my dad, the glass was like really clear. And it had like sliding glass doors. Of course, we've lived like in trailers our whole lives and in the hood, so we didn't know what a glass door was. Somehow. My dad went head on into their sliding glass door for the balcony. I mean, like, he was knocked out cold. We had to like call like the hotel to come like rescue him or whatever. We like had to call the front desk and they had to bring him ice, and they had like 4 people from downstairs come up and like, oh my god, sir. Like, they thought we were trying to soothe him and everything. He went head on into the sliding glass door.
That sounds like
at
something
full
you
speed.
do.
And I mean, like, he was knocked out cold. Like, he was like out cold for like he was out cold for like a good little bit. You know? And that's it. That's our story of PJ. And I went down, and I was like probably 14 years old or 13 years old. And they have a pool, and in the pool there's a waterfall. And you can hang out inside the waterfall. Now, when I'm in there, so I used to be kind of blonde when I was little.
Yeah.
As I got older, I lost it. So there's this little blonde boy, and I'm like 14, 13, I don't know, 12, I don't know how old I was. And I'm sitting there, and you know, I used to be like a bad little kid. I was a bad little kid, you know? Like, I used to watch, like, you know, Little Nicky, and what was the Half-Baked movie. And I thought I was bad, you know what I mean?
You watched that?
Yeah, I did. I wasn't supposed to. Because there's one scene in there where the guy's like, where they ask the kid, you watched that? Did you watch it ever?
Little Nicky?
Yeah.
I think once.
You see the part where the kid's like, where the news guy's like, why'd you come out? Remember when New York City legalized like drinking?
Yeah.
I think he was the mayor of New York City, right? If I remember.
Little Nicky?
Yeah. He got to be the mayor of the mayor of New York City was like the devil, I guess. And he legalized underage drinking or something in the movie. That's something I can't remember. It was like many years ago. And I had just finished watching that movie, I guess. And then like when that movie, I can't believe somebody's actually watching us drive through Atlanta in a traffic jam. If you are here right now, you need help. Your life is going nowhere. If you're watching us drive through a traffic jam in Atlanta, your life is going nowhere.
They like to watch it so they can hear our story.
Yeah, I hope you're here for the story more than anything. So anyways, you know, there's a scene where the newscaster guy, you know, asked there's a football game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they had legalized women being sold for pleasure, and they had legalized everything, you know? Because the mayor of the city was like super liberal or whatever, and he had legalized like everything. Because I think the devil was the mayor of New York City or something like that. I can't remember. So this is like 12-year-old kids, and they're like, "Why do you come to the football game?" He's like, "For the beer and the beep." For the beer and the women, basically, you know, the women that were selling themselves.
Yeah.
And so I had just finished watching that, so I thought I was like, you know, the baddest kid in town. So I'm hanging out by this pool and a waterfall, and of course I've never left the hood of my life. And now I'm in PGA in West Palm Beach, sitting by a pool. And this like Guatemalan guy comes up in a suit. He's like, "Sir, can I help you? Anything?" I was like, "Margarita." He brought me one, and I drank it. And then he brought me another, because their service is supposed to be like exceptional, right?
Yeah.
And I guess like the people they had for servers were like, you know, they were like Guatemalan or something. So I think I'm supposed to be in the outside lane, baby, because this is for 285 where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get across, because that lane's moving faster. I think this is the 285 exit regardless. So anyways, like he brought me one,
Yeah,
right?
you need to get over.
Yeah. He brought me one, right? And then he brought me another. Like when he asked me, like, "Sir, do you need something else?" He brought me two of them, and you're supposed to pay for them, but I
didn't know that.
I was 14. I didn't know you had to pay for it.
Yeah.
Somebody had. I ordered two of them, and I was like 14. After two of those things, I'm sitting in this waterfall, and I'm like dazed out of my mind. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'm like a 14-year-old kid in a hot tub in a pool with a waterfall over my head. Oh no. They're blocking more lanes? They're blocking even more lanes. I love how people here, like, they'll still, even though, like, they use, like, this one here. Like, he sees that I have to get over because the cops are blocking the road. And he still, like, didn't let me go through. What a jerk. Oh no, they're blocking the whole highway now. Oh no, there's 2 police officers blocking the highway.
Oh, great.
We're gonna be here a while.
Yeah. Why are they blocking?
Not sure, but there's something going on. Maybe there's like a police pursuit or something. They're literally blocking the highway, or they're letting the semi get out of the way, I guess. We'll find out here. Oh, they're using a semi to block the highway. Oh no, we're gonna be here a long time.
He might just be getting out of the way.
No. He might be getting out of the way. You think?
Maybe.
We'll find out. Seems like they're using a semi to block the highway. We'll find out. He might just be helping the semi get out of the way.
Yeah, probably. It seemed like he was having trouble.
No, okay, it might just be that. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's that.
Because those lanes are already moving.
So yeah, that was me at a fancy hotel for the first time in my life. You know what I mean?
When did they ask you for money?
Oh, I didn't realize you had to pay for it. Like now
Yeah.
I look back and I'm like, I think somebody was supposed to pay for that, and I didn't. I think they charge your room for it, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they charge your room for it.
That sounds like a cruise that we took. My parents like figured out I got a massage and spent $100 on the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to Atlanta where there's traffic jams and people get caught in traffic jam. Yeah, and now you stay at like fancy hotels. All like our generation
Yeah.
didn't go through the challenges that the older generation went through. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I knew the hotel was really fancy if there was like a bunch of plants in the lobby. You know the aisles that they have with plants and stuff, and
Yeah.
like the really fancy ones. Yeah, I figured that out.
Now if they have plants in the lobby, you don't stay there. Atlanta, South, downtown Atlanta.
No, it was a large hotel with like good plants. Yeah.
I remember when I was a child, man, like driving through Atlanta was like the most exhilarating thing you could
In half
do.
a mile, keep left to
And
stay
now
on
you're,
I-75
like,
South.
In your 30s, like, should I
We should
drive
probably
through here?
I didn't know we're recording this. Might as well just live stream this.
Yeah.
Might be better to live stream it than it is to
Mm-hmm.
record and upload it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, the thing about
Keep
Atlanta
left to
was
stay on I-75 South.
everything like on the new and TV, entertainment, music, everything came from Atlanta.
Yeah.
So on the East Coast at least, you know, so
Continue on I-75 South for 2 miles.
you know, like everything came from Atlanta that we were watching growing up. So when you
Yeah.
drove through here in your mind, you knew like TV stars lived here and all that. Like back then, it was like, wow, you know, Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, Ludacris was big back then, and like in your mind, you just thought this was like the coolest place you could have drove through. You know, when I was growing up.
Yeah.
And then we lived 2.5 hours away from here in Alabama.
And we
We
came out
came
here
once,
3
three times. Yeah, we weren't like it was just like we came because we had to.
Yeah.
I think we made one trip to Atlanta voluntarily, right?
Yeah.
Like in my mind, living in Alabama, I would be in Atlanta at least once a month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like from here to Auburn is like an hour. No, let's not even talk about that. You want to go to Alabama? You want to go back to Alabama? We can be in Alabama in an hour. Just playing. From here to Auburn is an hour. From Auburn to there is an hour. Like 2 hours. Like literally 2 hours and 20 minutes from Atlanta. We came to Atlanta like barely living in Alabama. And I thought living 2 hours, like one of the reasons we chose Alabama was to be near Atlanta.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't have the same, I don't know. It's just,
Same feeling as when you were a kid.
when you were a kid, Atlanta was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was incredible. But it's turned into like, we came here and like the people are dirty, they're trashy, they're rude, they're disrespectful, they're cutting you off, it's just a nasty city, man. Like people are
In
really
half a
nasty.
mile, keep left to stay on
I just went riding
I-75
his
South.
brakes and swerving. Like the people have places to go. I don't know if you knew that. Like people are look, he's just like all over the road. What the crap, bro?
Awesome.
He's got to be on his phone or something.
Keep left to stay on
What's he doing?
I-75 South.
Pay attention, bro. Anyways,
Continue
like
on
a few
I-75
times we
South
did
for
come to
6
Atlanta,
miles.
then it seemed like people were like really rude and like obnoxious and like in traffic you're getting flicked off and screamed at and they throw food at you in traffic and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like people were really nasty here. Like the few times we were here. So we were like, crap, I'm not gonna go to a place where people are that nasty. And then it feels dangerous too. You know, Louisville's crime rate now is higher than Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And like carjacking is like legitly a thing. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
You get carjacked here, like really, like if you're not paying attention here, you will get carjacked, like
Yep.
in a heartbeat. Like especially at gas stations.
Yep.
Like when you're pumping gas, like you know that thing I make you do at the gas stations. where when you're getting gas, I make you close the doors and like make sure nobody walks around you.
Yep.
By the way, did you notice in the hotel in Louisville when we got out? You know, I always stand by the door when you're by the door. I always stand by it and I look around.
Yeah.
In Louisville, did you notice how the guy snuck up around the back of the hotel?
Yep.
Not the first time we got out, but the second time we got out.
Yep.
Did you notice the guy that came around the back of the car?
Yep.
You know, I always like what they do is like they sneak around the back door. Like if you're on the right side of the vehicle, they come around the back and they come into the left side of the vehicle. You noticed him, right?
Mhm.
Oh, that's gotta suck. Yeah, you noticed that, right? Like
Yeah.
he snuck around the back of the hotel. Like he noticed that you were on the right side of the vehicle, so he came around the left side of the vehicle. But I was standing there looking at him, and he came like he was gonna sneak in the other side of the car at the hotel in Louisville by the airport.
Yep.
And you noticed the girl that was on the phone, the black girl that was on the phone.
Yep.
She was the lookout for him. She gave him a signal, and he came around. But I guess she didn't see that I was hiding behind the post, looking at you because I knew they could do that.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing about Atlanta. Like you come to a gas station here in Atlanta, and you go to get your gas, and you don't lock your car. Or like, let's say you get out your car and you don't lock it because you're right next to the car. No, even if you're right next to the car, you lock it because if you're on the left side of the vehicle, they come around the other side, they sneak in your car, and they're professionals, so you won't even notice them. They open the door slowly, they get in, they steal your stuff, and if crap, forget it. If you leave your key in there, you're done. Yeah. Yeah, they're like professionals here in Atlanta doing that. And in Louisville, that's what that guy was doing. And the good thing I was paying attention. If I wasn't paying attention, he'd have gotten in the car for sure.
Yeah.
Because, like, why would he even think about it? Why would he? That hotel's by the airport. Why would he even? There's nothing residential anywhere near there.
Nope.
So, like, why would he even be hanging out there behind the hotel? You know, like, why would he even be there?
Yep.
That late at night and everything, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, he came around the corner. He was looking at the car. He was looking at it, like literally looking at it. When he saw me, he like backed off. He walked away.
Yeah.
And then he kind of like acted like he was doing something, but he really wasn't. But yeah, so if you come to Atlanta, like don't for 1 second. As soon as you get out of your car, lock it. Don't ever like go to a gas station in Atlanta. Go into the gas station and leave your car unlocked or pump gas while the car's open. Because if you're pumping gas, and you're staring off in the distance. They'll open the other door and get in. I could listen to Ludacris, but if I listen to it now, I'll get a copyright strike.
I know. That's why we need to issue those.
Move! Get out the way! Get out the way, people! Get out the way! Here I come! Here I go!
I'm getting you earbuds.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
But then I'm supposed to be talking during the videos, not listening to music.
And doesn't when you have earplugs in, you sound stupid?
Yeah, you're like, hey, welcome to Atlanta. When I plane their plane, and I play a ride plane like... Yeah, you don't listen to your... Because you don't know this, but your mouth works based on your hearing.
Yeah.
Depending on what you hear, depends how you talk. So if you can't hear what you're saying, then you, like, you ever heard somebody like listen to headphones while singing? They're like, move, leech, get out of pain, let me. Like, this is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. North side. Hey, can we go to Boulder Crest? I want to see Boulder Crest. Maybe not.
No.
I mean, just seeing the Capitol building coming into Atlanta.
In half a mile, keep right to stay on I-75 South. Follow signs for I-85 South, Atlanta.
To Atlanta where the traffic makes you late. There we go. You get to see the state capitol.
Keep right to stay on I-75 South.
Okay.
Continue for half a mile. half a mile. Merge onto I-75 South, I-85 South.
Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play. We're stuck in a traffic jam. Like, oh, this looks cool. All right. You can see the whole skyline here. Awesome. It looks cooler than when you're driving through the city on 75. Because you're lower down, so the buildings look bigger and cooler.
Yeah.
Like when you're driving through Atlanta, the only thing that looks cool is that Mercedes-Benz building.
Continue on I-75 South for 7 miles.
Macon, 75 South Montgomery and Macon. Oh no. Do I really have to get on a sign that says Montgomery and Macon?
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. I have to go under the Macon sign, Montgomery.
Yeah.
I don't mind the Macon sign, but going under that Montgomery sign feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Get out of the middle of the city. I'm driving like in that car. I'm crazy. Get out there. They're building a lot somehow. You'd think they wouldn't be building right now. At least we're moving. We're not like gridlocked. Like we're still moving.
I miss having cable.
I hate cable, bro.
Really?
I don't. It steals time from your life.
True that.
That's why we don't have it. The reason we don't have cable, we're supposed to be on the other side. We're on 85 South. That's the last thing I want to do.
Yeah.
No. Let's just get the crap out of here.
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, just get on. Where's it say 75?
It's this lane until a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. There you go, 75. I saw 85 South Montgomery. I was like, oh no. A mí me cojo para eso. Conmigo no. Quítate del medio city. Montgomery has become the capital of Alabama. Through force, fraud. You can't even see the Capitol building anymore. It's probably like behind all these buildings they've put up. You used to be able to just see the building right through.
Yeah.
My posse's out in Boulder Crest. My posse's out in Boulder Crest. Welcome to Atlanta, where the players play and ride on things like every day. Traffic jams got people slowing. Can't really get to where you're going.
Get into that lane, I think.
Oh, it's over there now?
I think we're still on the lane.
We're still on the lane.
Because it keeps saying 75, 85s.
Okay. I'll just stay here. If I have to get across, I'll fight my way through it. Rigid. For people who can't afford real tools. Carter. Isn't he from Atlanta? Famous people from Atlanta. One should come to your mind right away, Katie.
Ludacris.
Wow. You didn't mention MLK first? I am appalled at you. Do you know that? You are so insensitive, Katie. That MLK wasn't the first thing that came to your mind? Really? Ludacris? Katie?
When I think of...
Really, Katie? You need help. You need to stop watching MTV and start watching the History Channel. Actually, nowadays, MTV might be more accurate than
Yeah.
the History Channel. What the crap happened to the History Channel? Like, you go on there like, today on the History Channel, did aliens adopt, I don't know, it's a weird, like, did aliens impregnate Abraham Lincoln? I'm like, what the crap?
It used to be informational.
Almost 10. Right by the highway.
The History Channel used to be cool, informational.
Yeah.
You know, like...
It's all fake.
It's all fake.
What the crap? I'm like, I'm watching the History Channel the other day. It's like, did aliens impregnate Abraham Lincoln? I'm like, a little respect, you know? Like, wait, what? Like, they went from being like accurate information to like it's
Being
all
legit.
like theories and like it just went to crap. It's like, who listens to this garbage? You know? Like, I really, like, yeah, like, MTV actually might be more accurate than the History Channel nowadays.
Yeah.
Sadly. I think the Discovery Channel is still the one that's interesting, right? Like, they actually do documentaries. Like,
Yeah.
this lion is going to eat this young...
Animal Planet.
Animal Planet is good.
Yeah.
The reason we don't have cable is because it just steals time from your life.
Yeah, true.
Like, when we get home, it's to sleep. We don't get home to watch TV. We get home to sleep. We're done. We've done so much in a day.
Yeah. We used to have movie night, and I like that.
Every once in a while we watch the movie. Mostly westerns.
Yeah.
Which, like, personify who we are in hell. Our life is a western movie.
Yeah.
Our life is a modern western. Like, the Cuban arrives in Alabama. It could be a modern western movie. The Cuban arrives in Alabama. There's Indians, which there were.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Our life is a modern western movie. Traveling across America through the hoods. Instead of like traveling on a horse through like Indian territory, we're like traveling in a Yukon through the hood. Our life is a modern western movie. You can make a modern western movie about our lives. I think when people like, instead of a western, it'd be a southern.
Hey, let's go west next, and then we can be western. We can be exploring the west like in the westerns.
I've had enough exploring for a lifetime. Okay, I'm ready to like go back to Florida and like live stream from a beach, and that's it. Not even say enough. Just be like, yeah, bro, I'm here on the beach.
You know, like 2 weeks from now, you'll be like, let's go.
Let's go to Utah. Like, just randomly woke up one day. We're like, let's go to New York or Michigan. Like, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. And now we're like 15 days later. We're like, we can't even walk anymore because we've been sitting in this car for 15 days. I think what we need to do though is like fly into places because driving is just driving is ridiculous. And I could fly like into Los Angeles and it won't affect your real estate business here because you don't have to come with me.
Jose.
Or I could fly into Las Vegas. How about that? Let's do that. I'll fly into Las Vegas.
Stop trying to get out of traveling with me. They want me to.
They want you to sell houses in Florida.
No.
Well, I'm in Las Vegas.
Jose.
There's a Cuban neighborhood in Henderson. I'll be there. And I promise to be in the hotel by 10:30 in the morning. Well, that's okay. I'm sorry. No, I'm driving on the highway. You can't hit me. I love all the graffiti.
Fine, just wait till we get home.
Look, I promise to be in the hotel by 10:30
Nice try.
in the morning.
No, I'm definitely going with you.
No,
I want to
baby.
stick my toes in the Pacific Ocean.
I could say a parable of that regarding Las Vegas, but I won't. There's no parable for Las Vegas. Like, how do you... I want to go to Las Vegas. Why is there a fire up there or something? Some burn next burn or something?
Unknown caller.
Oh, spammers from Rip.
In half a mile, keep left to stay on I-75 South,
¿Qué bola,
I-85
City?
South.
¿Qué bola, City? ¿Qué vuelta? They called me. Okay.
Se cree más que otro, por eso que uno tiene que ser humilde, porque el día de mañana tú no sabes.
¿Qué bola, City? What the crap was that?
That was the
Keep left.
weirdest.
It's like a
on
Colombian
I-75
lady.
South.
It's like, por eso usted tiene que ser humilde, porque mañana te puede pasar algo, Jose.
What does that mean?
She said you
Continue
need to
on
be humble because
I-75
something can
South
happen.
for 3/4 of a
Really?
mile.
A Colombian woman, that's scary. Por eso usted tiene que ser humilde, porque te puede pasar
Like, what are
mañana.
they gonna do? Like,
I don't know, but that's the scariest threat I've ever gotten.
rob us or something?
No.
In half a mile, keep left at the fork to continue on I-75 South.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Like, you're a scammer and you're having a conversation with somebody next to you about being humble, and you're a scammer doing this Pemrose call.
Keep left at the fork to continue on I-75 South.
1 o'clock. That wasn't too bad.
Continue on I-75 South for 5 miles.
That wasn't too bad.
No.
Going to Atlanta, young too. Not bad.
No.
That's probably the fastest we've ever driven to Atlanta. 35 minutes.
Well, it is also midday and not rush hour, so.
Yeah, I didn't want to get the morning rush hour. I was actually thinking it would be way worse than that.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Pass this out in Boulder Crest.
$39 for a hotel room there. Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Yeah, 40 minutes to go across Atlanta.
Yeah.
And that's from the top to the bottom.
Yeah.
We started off in Marietta.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go to Montgomery?
No.
You could be in Montgomery in no time.
No.
You know what's interesting about... Okay, check this out. You know how when you go back to Florida...
Yeah.
Okay, you know how the GPS tells you it's like 11 hours or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're 2 hours from Montgomery here, right?
Yeah.
But from here, you're 8 hours to Fort Myers.
Yeah.
Which goes to show that really the quickest way of getting from Naples to Montgomery is really to go to Atlanta and then come back up 85.
Yeah.
But the GPS will never let you do that.
Yeah.
I always suggest some other route. But look at the truth. The truth is we're here in Atlanta and we're 2 hours from Montgomery.
Yeah.
Right here, we're 2 hours from Montgomery and 8 hours from home.
Yep.
That means that the quickest, most efficient way is to drive up 85 and then drive down 75. Or drive up 85 and then at least cut off through Fort Valley.
Yeah.
Like we were doing more recently.
Yeah.
But the GPS would never ever let you do that. Alabama really needs a highway that goes from Montgomery to Dauphin. Or from, actually, it needs a highway that goes from like Montgomery to like Macon. You know what I mean? Like where you can cut across the south. Because like if you're going to Florida from there, there's like no way to do it. Like, why doesn't Alabama have a highway that goes from like Tuscaloosa to Macon or something? You know, like a real highway, like an interstate.
Yeah.
You know, like where you can just boom. Because then you can be from Naples to Montgomery like, I don't know what, 8 hours? 8 hours and 30 minutes?
In half a mile, keep left to stay on I-75 South.
Or like a more direct way to get to not only the Florida beaches, but the beaches.
Keep left to stay on I-75 South.
Yeah, like Florida's a major state. Why doesn't Alabama have a way of cutting across to Florida? There isn't.
Yeah, like everybody goes to the beaches, like from Orange Beach to there. Why isn't there more direct? I mean, there's 231, but
You know, through small towns and stuff. There needs to be a way of getting from Montgomery to like Tallahassee.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then have access to all the Florida beaches, the beaches in like Alabama.
You know the reason, even like Orange Beach,
Yeah.
it wouldn't even benefit them because most people in Montgomery would almost rather go to Florida beaches, not Orange Beach. Because for one, Orange Beach is more expensive.
Yeah.
Because it's the furthest west beach. So.
Yep.
Yeah, they need to figure that out. And Alabama actually has a great budget to do stuff. They actually do stuff.
Yeah.
But they're putting a highway into the other side of town, of the state, the west side of the state, which I get it, they need it more, but I think it would make more sense for Montgomery to like Tallahassee or something.
Yeah.
All right, guys, there it is. Driving through Atlanta, 45 minutes. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe.